Welcome to CSL TV, and I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is just a review, a reaction, as well as an informational channel. Both of the informational part help you and someone out, and we pretty much just watch these videos and talk about what goes on in the world. And y'all already see a state trooper that did something crazy. Speeding, no sirens, no emergency call, and killed these two people, you know what I'm saying? These two beautiful souls. I don't know if they was demons or not. The whole point is that this officer was abusing the road rules. And that's something we need to start practicing on. Doing the right thing on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go home to your own place, crib, you're in your own space, whatever. But when you out here sharing this world with everybody else, we sharing this road with everybody else, you can't be driving like you're the only one out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been stuck in a situation where you can't even repair my body damage because of somebody else's stupidity on the road. You know, nerve damage is something that just never can be fixed. So I have to live with this every day. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do because I got kids, but at the same time, if folks was outside on the road doing the right thing, we wouldn't have to worry about seeing how dismantled this car is because a police officer decides to speed because he feels like he's above the law, or my nerves wouldn't be damaged, and you know, I wouldn't be permanently messed up, and I could have still lived the life that I always had planned out, which I can, but it with a lot of changes to it, you know. And I'm thankful because I could be just like these two guys. I'm very thankful. So, you know, I do thank God every day. It's just difficult and tough. But enough of that ranting. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. And y'all already know. Let's get it.
And when Teresa didn't show up to her own surprise party, her family knew something was wrong. The 49-year-old teacher had just picked up her son, Alejandro, who had been released from jail 24 hours earlier. She had been in contact with their sister throughout the day, confirming she would show up at a family gathering, which turned out to be her birthday party. When she didn't show up, her sister got worried. She went to her apartment in Glendale, Arizona, but the doors were locked. They had to call a locksmith to get inside. And what they found was horrific.
The 911 caller stated that a family member was inside of the house and was deceased, and that the victim's head had been cut off.
Teresa had been stabbed multiple times and decapitated. The son claims he'd been smoking meth with a stranger who then attacked his mom, but police say there's no evidence of anyone else being involved. They say her 25-year-old son Alejandro is the prime suspect. They say he had dried blood on his clothes. He's now been charged with first-degree murder and is being held on a $1 million bond, all because he allegedly killed his own mother just hours after being released from jail.
Man, my condolences goes out to that lady family. Just because, how do you do something as a parent, as an adult for your child, right? And then he allegedly did some stuff like this. Like, I know drugs have people going through it, and you know what I'm saying? It's just sad to see that the one that loved you, cared for you, carried you, gave you the most important part of, you know what I'm saying, anything in this world, and that's being able to carry you and to still have life. And this is how you decide to treat the person who raised you, took care of you, all this stuff, you know. And I just feel bad for anybody who had kids like this, because when drugs take people, man, I can tell you from seeing it, it will make you into a monster. And a lot of folks need to understand that just because you're feeling good in the time being, think about all the folks that you hurting in the process. Like this beautiful soul who came and picked you up from jail, and we was about to go have a good time, party with the family. She didn't know because it was a surprise. And you never know how good things might happen. But at the same time, this guy, man, he ain't never getting back out. And if they let him out, man, there's something really and seriously wrong with the system.
Parents say 19-year-old Cody Johnson left his mom's house to go pick up his girlfriend from work, but he never made it. Instead, cops found him dead along I-10 outside Houston, his prized black Camaro, and his body riddled with bullets. The local sheriff thinks it might have been a road rage incident. Cody's family is devastated.
Even if he cut off or somebody cut him off, there's no reason he should be dead because of it. Value in people's lives is more than a car or a frustration.
Cody's dad says the freeway was busy. People must have seen something.
If you were driving on I-10 and he passed you, you would know it.
But nobody stopped until the police found him. Cody had just recovered from a serious motorcycle accident in June. He was about to start a new job as a car salesman, following his dreams.
Everything seemed to be clicking and finally going in the right way.
The cops are still investigating, but they haven't named any suspects yet. This all happened last Friday night near Houston, Texas. Houston has the most road rage shootings of any city in the country. Since 2014, there have been 215 incidents. Critics say this isn't just about angry drivers, it's about the easy access to guns in America. There are literally more guns than people in the United States. What would our streets look like if we had stricter gun laws and better mental health support? Cody's parents just want answers and closure.
Man, now that's crazy. Just to hear, honestly, that's fucked up, because if that was my kid out here driving and knowing how I'm a victim of somebody else's stupidity while operating a motor vehicle on the road, that would have set me over the board, you know what I'm saying? Because your kid is no longer here. Who knows really what happened, but there's so many idiots in this world. And I'm sorry, since COVID came, so much has changed. And all the good people, I just pray for y'all. You know, the bad people, you already know. But I hope this family get the answers that they're looking for. I hope these folks get the closure that they need, even though their life is not going to be the same because they lost their kid to some dumb stupidness. And just to hear how many people was actually out there and nobody's coming forward and nobody said nothing. I mean, if I could say what I want to say, but you know, I don't promote that type of negativity, because this type of nonsense is what can send somebody overboard, and it just really crawling up my skin just even thinking about how kid is out here because of somebody else's stupidity, no longer can go home to their parent, tell them I love you, talk to them about their day, you know what I'm saying, can't talk to them about anything. So that's why it's always good to practice doing the right thing, because what if this karma come back on you? Now, if you don't have anybody that you care and love for, then I can see how you can be this devilish demon that just going out here doing stuff like this.